and toss it forward. Wyatt Hansen trying to catch up to it. Dallas Britt takes a dive there. His feet got in his own way. Dragons will recover it on the boards and try and get it out. Unable to do so far. And there's Dallas Britt back at it. Scooting it around. Lose it to a Knight in the near corner. Sorry, forgot I was working the camera too. Not used to this. Dale Blackmore is at home, where we're hoping that his older son Grayson, who we're missing on the ice today, is playing a football game. It's playoff football time. Puck comes loose in the corner there. We finally get it. Dallas Britt back at it again behind the net. Loses it to a Knight. Puck comes loose. Dribbles behind the net again. Couple Dragons there. Getting after it hard. And then near corner. Puck's coming up. Dragons need to get it out of the zone. A little bit of a collision. Knox Davis and Nash Stetzler down on the boards. Here it comes up. Wyatt pushing it out of the zone. Yeah, cannot quite make it to the blue line. He's thrown back down to the quarter boards. There's a battle for it against the near boards. Dallas tosses it around. There's a couple Knights players waiting for it in the far corner. Thrown right into the middle, into the crease, and Joey saves it and covers it. Woo! That was close. They surprised Joey. That caught him off a stick there and bounced it in, but he was quick enough to smother that one before it crossed the line. 0-0 with 10:34 left in the first period. Lennon Hart taking the draw, loses it to the Knights. Puck squirts out to the blue line, but will not leave the zone. Lennon gives chase down the boards. It's thrown in front of the net. Puck in front of the net, and shot and scored, just right under the pad of Joey. Couldn't get the pad all the way down to stop that one. Ice seems to be tilted pretty heavily to our left here. Let's see if we can get the Dragons to get behind the puck and push it down to the other end a little bit. 1-0 Knights, 10:16 left in the first. Lennon Hart take a face off. Still in the neutral zone. Knights will bring it in our zone. Battling. Another shot. Go. Joey with a nice save. Comes around. Crew Blackmore behind the net, battling for it. The Knights will shoot it up the boards to their D-man, who fires it right back down. Puck's behind the net. Nobody can corral that thing today. Lennon shoves it over, and it's back down to the near corner. The Knights D-man will grab it, throw it back behind the net again. Emmett Wallace will receive it. Try and take it around, but he's met with a Knight, who brings it back behind the net again. Throw it out to the D-man to the point, brings it across to the other point. Able to keep it in the zone and move that puck. Looked like he was going for a wraparound behind the net, but he just dumps it softly in front of the net. It's corralled by our forwards, and puck's up at the point. Throws it from the blue line, a weak dribbler to the side of the net. Ooh. Passed right through the slot there with a big whiff from the Knights. Puck's down in our near corner. Knights are going to battle for it. Dragons just kind of seem lost out there today. The Knights are able to set up. A nice point and perimeter. There we go. Come on, boys, get after it. Oh, Emmett, head up. Emmett tosses it up to Lennon. Can't quite clear the zone. And finally, we cleared the zone out into the neutral zone. Dragons are just content with chilling right there with it, apparently. There we go. Oh, move. Back out of the zone at least. Nope. Breakaway. 1-on-1. Misses wide to the left. Puck back out to the point. Number 12 in front of us here. Shot from the blue line. No, he passes it. And another pass to the front of the net. Dragons are not putting up much of a fight this morning. The Knights are just dominating. Another puck to the point, another shot. Puck comes down on our left here. And a shot right in front of the net. No defenders. Misses wide left. Down to the corner, Lennon Hart. And Crew Blackmore, 2 red hats down there, fighting forward in the corner. Comes right up the middle, on top of the circles. No Dragons. There he is. Nice hustle there from Lennon. Crew Blackmore takes it. passes it at the blue line. That's a no-no. It comes out and right back in. They're onside. And right, breakaway one-on-one. Joey with the save. Puck comes out for a rebound. And Emmett Wallace says no thank you. It's down back behind the net, just below the goal line. Puck comes out front. And Lennon should be off to the races here. Take it, kid. Keep going. He gets pinned to the board there. Tosses it down. No icing. The puck will play. Knights come around behind their own net. Come firing back out. He's going to skate it all the way down in a big collision there. Jace Baker getting in the way. Right there, comes back down. Crew kicks it back out of the zone, and we have offsides. First offsides call this game. 6:58 left in the first. Dragons losing 1-0. Burke's on the wing, Nash Stetzler at center. Nash will give chase to this behind, down in the near corner. I got some movement here from the Dragons. Quick aggression. Bruce Burks right there on top of the circles, tosses it down behind the net. Emmett Beach will give chase. Bruce Burks right there again. Toss it up the boards, trying to clear their own zone. They're able to do so. Puck comes across the center ice. It's a foot race. Can't quite tell who that is. Wyatt Hansen maybe gives chase. Able to keep it away from him. Puck comes back up the far boards. Unable to clear the zone. Dragons will get back down there underneath the goal line, trying for a wraparound, and yeah, they are able to wrap. Joey not quite quick enough to get to the edge there. 2-0 Knights. 6:12 left in the first. Off the face-off, Knights bring it down into their own zone. Barely contested. Joey down, but does not quite cover. This just went right between his pads. And we'll get an icing. 2-0 St. Jude Knights, 6:05 left in the first. Lennon will take the face-off. Nice save by Joey. Another nice save by Joey. Defense is not helping him much. Trying to push out. Knights take it at the point. Knox Davis. Nice interception there. Gets it out of the zone. Tosses it down. It'll be icing unless Lennon can win this foot race, but it does not look like he's got the strides. He was racing, has about a foot on him. Bring him back down to the other end on an icing. Face-off, Knights will bring it up and throw it down in front of the Dragons' net. Dragons are able to clear. Emmett Wallace with a good clear off the boards. Knights will handle it back in their own zone, toss it back into the neutral zone, cross ice right here in front of us on the near boards, and we got an offsides call. 5:23 left in the first, 2-0 Knights. Face off right down in front of us here. The Knights will win that face off again. And we got another offsides. I'm not sure we want to face off yet. So maybe something we need to direct some attention to throughout a week just to get the kids learning. A lot of young kids on this team. Doing awesome so far. 'Knox Davis right there in front of us, number 27. He'll be one of those. Emmett Wallace unable to get it out of the zone as he takes a big whiff, but he's back there to defend. Able to jam up the Knights. Puck's still floating around down there, and Joey with a huge glove save to keep the score 2-0 Knights. 5:03 left in the first. Good save, Joey. Joey celebrating his nice save with a little dancing, but I think he forgot we're losing 2-0. Nash Stetchel will take the draw here. And it looks like he wins that one. Cruz trying to chase it down. Nash is there to take it. Gets it out of the zone at least, throws it across the red line. It'll go down into the Dragons' offensive zone here. Nash is still fighting for it. Through between his legs. Throw it at the net, just wide. Still have not recorded a shot on goal. And we got a little battle up against our near boards here. The puck squirts loose. Dragons unable to stay on their feet. We got a 2-on-1 Knights versus Dragons. So able to stay on sides, 2 versus 0. And we got a goal. 3-0 Dragons, 4:26 left in the first. I'm sorry, 3-0 Knights, 4:26 left in the first. And the Knights will win another face-off and push it down to the zone with a nice pass across the blue line. They'll pass it across the center and right down into the slot, almost off of Dallas Britt. He's able to guide it wide there. Puck's in the near corner, push behind the net again, flipped up, and Wyatt will give chase. He's going to battle down there. Ooh, upends the Knight number 27 there. Emmett Beach against the boards of battle, kicks it out to a teammate Nash. Nash with a nice toe drag, brings it out. And the Knights are able to toss it right back down deep. A little battle against the boards. Nope, we'll toss it up, let them have it. And through Blackmore in fighting for it in front. Wyatt Hansen tries to drag, just can't quite hang on to it. There he goes, get it out of the zone. Get it out of the zone, Wyatt. There he goes. Clears the zone, Crew Blackmore with it. Unable to corral it, a Knight is there, and that is a way off sides, but not called. This puck streams in front of the net, and no goal. Not sure if they got a save or if they knocked that net loose, but either way, no goal. 3-0 Knights with 3:32 left in the first. Looks like they're checking on Joey. Make sure he's good. A little soft collision there in the net. Didn't look like much, but when you're wearing the goalie gear and you got your head down and can't see it coming, those impacts be a lot more dangerous than you might think. Shout out to Maverick Burks. He's a 12-year-old goalie for the 14U team. He's out right now after a hit not unlike that with a concussion. Not playing this weekend. Hope he's doing better and getting rid of that concussion and those symptoms are going away. Always want to make sure we're checking on the kids after something like that, so I appreciate the refs doing that. Knights will win that face-off in our zone. Bring it up to the point, fire it down, and Joey with a pad save. And Joey with another awesome save. Puck ends up in the near corner. Lennon Hart down fighting for it. Bruce Burks takes a knee after a collision. Everybody's up. Here we go. Ollie Geschwin fighting for it. Tosses it right out of the zone. Unable to clear. They say it's good. The Dragons are still pushing, and it definitely went out. There's offsides. Seeing some life out of these Dragons finally. They're getting some gas in their tank, hopefully. They start moving some feet. Putting something together here. 3-0 Knights, 2:58 left in the first. Knights win the face-off again, and we'll throw it down into the corner. Emmett Wallace will give chase, bringing it around our own net. Run into a Knight there, see what he does. Right around the boards, he'll ride it, keep the puck himself until he throws it down for icing. Just learned to hang on to it for a little bit longer. Just gave it up a little too soon. of the Dragon's net. Nash Stetzler taking the draw. Kick out near us here. Dragon's point man pushes it deep, pushes it softly in. Nash Stetzler throws it deep, and that'll be another icing. I'm afraid we've become obsessed with clearing the zone now and can't seem to keep it from icing. So now we'll take another draw down in front of the Dragon's net again, this time in the near circle. Nash Stetzler, looks like we got Ollie Geschwind in front of the net. Can't quite tell who's standing in front of Ollie. Emma Wallace down in the corner, or Knox Davis. Knox will take the puck after the face-off. Tries to push it up the boards, and Knights will keep it in. Knox again down in the corner fighting for it, able to corral it and move it up. We got 4 Dragons right on top of the puck there. We got to spread out a little bit. Start working positioning here. Nash Stetzler will get it, and he's not quite able to clear it. Dragons still pushing, fighting, and they're able to get it out. Still got, there we go, and the Knights will finally clear the zone. And they'll throw it back in with the help of Nash Leibel there. I think he meant to do that, but ended up there. Emmett Wallace will claim it in the corner, try and bring it back up the boards. It's a nice move right around him using the boards. And he just hung on to it a little bit long. A nice flip to get it out of the zone there by Nash Stetzler. The Knights will toss it all the way across. With no Dragons nearby. Emmett will race over to meet him. And we'll take that puck right away from him. Back behind the net again. See what he does this time. He's trying to hold up. Too many Knights around him. So Nash will go down and grab that. Toss it right in front of our net. Right out to the point where they've got a wide open shot for their D-man. Luckily it hits traffic on the way through. Back out to the point. Another shot. Joey sticks that one to the side. And back out to the Knights again. Dragons cannot seem to get possession of that puck. They'll sneak out past the blue line. Knights will race to get to the neutral zone as everyone kind of regroups. The Moms are not very happy with something going on over there. Emmett Wallace will fight for it on the near boards. Ooh, and he gets checked into the boards. We'll have a delayed penalty coming here. You should get a minute and a half of a power play for your Dragons. It looked like we had either a boarding or checking or roughing. Not sure what the call is. Wait to see if the ref gives us some indication. Maybe not. I think roughing was the call. Either way, it puts us on a one-man advantage here for a minute and a half. We've got 35 seconds left in the first period. 3-0 Knights. Lennon Hart takes the face-off, and off the face-off, Nash Stetzler fires one down, but misses wide. Puck comes near side. In the corner, throws it to the middle. Knights are there to jam up that play. A couple Dragons on the boards there, trying to keep it in. Top of the circle, Stetzler tries to push it down there to Lennon Hart, unable to do so, and the Knights are pushing the puck across, right across the red line. Dragons are able to take it, but Knights keep fighting. Ollie able to get it loose there, trying to clear the zone, unable to do so. Puck will rattle around behind the Dragons' net. Knights take it in the far corner, and we've got a buzzer. That will be the end of the first period. The Knights are winning 3-0. Coming in here would be a tough team to beat today. They have been rolling through the competition from the sounds of it. We knew we had come out firing today. Keeping them to 3 in the first is definitely keeping the game within reach. We could score 4 goals in 2 periods. We just got to turn something on here and see if we can get these Dragons moving. Drop the puck here. Lennon Hart takes the face-off, wins it out to Nash Stetzler, brings it to the near boards, fighting down into the zone. The Knights will take it away, and we get trucked. That's going to be a 5-on-3, I believe, if we can touch the puck up. There we go. Or if the Knights can, rather. And that'll be another roughing or cross-checking. Number 24 of the Knights going for cross-checking. So we should have a short 5-on-3 here, followed by about just a minute 15 of a 5-on-4. Their coach questioning the call. Looks like the ref may have had the wrong guy. I believe their coach's not real thrilled with the call. Seemed to calm down after the ref explained it a little bit. A little bit of a soft call, but it was definitely a cross-check. So we got a 5-on-3 with your Dragons. We got Dallas Britt, Wyatt Hansen, Ollie Geschwin, Nash Stetzler, and Lennon Hart out there. Ollie takes a shot. Nice save. Glove save by the goalie. A little bit of life here now that we're up on a 2-man advantage. Hopefully we can do that again. Let's win a face-off and put that puck in the net. Let's get us going here. And Nash take the face-off again. Unable to win that one. The Knights are fighting for it. Still getting tied up down there. Nash Stetzler gets it. He'll bring it right in front. Tries to throw it down, but the Knights are able to stuff that and toss it. It's a race now. Knights are winning that race. Able to slap it free. Wyatt's got it now and go to the races. Wyatt, oh, nice pass. Somebody go get it. Somebody go get it. So we'll throw it all the way down right to the Knights, who are going to throw it right back down, which should be icing. Which means we'll bring it all the way back down. And now I believe their coach is arguing that. No, maybe not. Maybe I misunderstood. I thought he was arguing because it was icing and it's 5-on-3. So maybe they're saying there's no icing in 5-on-3. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. But I'm sure it's 5-on-4 now. Why are we not? We should be in front of their net. I do not understand why this is happening or why Ben's not throwing a fit, but it seems like we should have had that face off in front of their net. Maybe I'm wrong. Admittedly not a hockey guy. So. Wyatt Hansen into the far corner. Slap it. Try and get it. Nash Stetzler giving the business on the far boards. Dragons still trying to get it across that pesky blue line, and it'll finally squirt free there. Knights are clear the zone. They'll throw it right back in and back out, and we should have offside. Be able to hear our bleacher coaching section over here yelling spread out, which I could not agree more with. Dragons seem to be clumping themselves up, and that's definitely not helping anybody. 3-0, 10:37 left in the second. Draw crosses the blue line. Knights are trying to corral it, and they'll toss it back up. Dragons take it back. Unable to keep control. That goes into the zone. Flipped up. Joey could not corral that puck into his glove. And that puck floated in front of the net for entirely too long, wide open. Nobody could put it in. Oh, goodness. Dragons cannot control the puck. Cover it, Joey, cover it. And we got a goal. 10 minutes left in the second period. 4-0 Knights. Joey unable to corral that one, and defense nowhere in sight to swat that puck away. Growing pains of a young team trying to learn positioning. Knox Davis in front of us. Ali Geschwin lost the face-off there. We'll chase it down. Emmett Wallace fights it free in the corner, far corner. Bruce Burke's out there next to him, trying to get in there. Bruce up against the boards. Gotta move with it, Bruce. Do something. There we go. Tosses it around behind the net. Far corner. Emmett Wallace will give chase. Meets with the Knight. And they'll scrum forward in the bottom corner there. Toss it up the boards. And it looks like it will cross the blue line. And here we go, Dragons. Let's go. Jace Baker taking it off. Not able to keep his feet. Knights are able to recover the puck and toss it right back out. Bruce Burke's there to corral it. Cannot keep hang of it. On the near boards here, Knights recover it. Bruce Burke's back with a nice dish to Knox Davis. Can't hang on to it. Ali Geschwin gives chase. Into the far boards. They'll cross the blue line way offsides. 9:08 left in the second period. 4-0 Knights. Joey taking a bit of a nap in the goalie. They're in the net. Time to get up, Joe. Hockey game happening. There he is, up. Knights will toss it into the zone. Dragons unable to get it across that blue line. Toss behind the net. Wyatt Hansen battling with number 24. Kicks it back behind the Dragons' net. Pushes it forward to Ollie. Ollie pushes it up the boards. Knights corral it. And Lennon Hart able to get it free, but not able to hang on to it. Dragons cannot keep their feet, but we got it out of the zone. Stick with it. Right back in, and we got offsides. Offsides on the Knights. 8:38 left in the second period. 4-0. And a face-off. Lennon will lose the face-off. The Knights will get it in the zone. 27 fighting for that one. 5 Dragons all over and wide open Knights everywhere else. One of our Red Hats chasing it down there. I believe that one's Lennon. Fighting forward on the boards. Knights with a beautiful pass right down where you don't want them to pass it. And then they forgot about the puck for a little bit. Ollie's going to take advantage of that, try and get it out, unable to do so. And the Knights somehow come free with it on a 2-on-1, 2-on-0. A nice little goal on the ice there. 5-0 Knights. 8:01 left in the second. Dragons have just not had it today. We are not able to keep that puck on the stick for some reason. Fight for it at mid-ice. Crew Blackmore trying to get down in front of it. Knights will send it over. Sorry, forgot I was working the camera. Knights will grab it in the near corner, toss it around behind the Dragons' net where there's way too many Dragons. They're in the far corner. Knights are trying to move it around, trying to get a shot. And Emmett Wallace with a nice stick keeps that from the net. Crew Blackmore recovers it in the far corner, and he'll turn and look, see what he's got. Plenty of options there. Turns, gives it to Nash with a nice, impressive juggling routine there. Crew Blackmore recovers it, and the Dragons coming out. Come on. Toss it out of the zone. It'll go all the way down. We do not have icing. That puck will play. Dallas Britt giving chase. Dragons are fighting at the red line. Puck comes on the near boards, come down, and they'll keep it out in the neutral zone. Emmett Wallace off to the races. Off to the races with a 1-0. Oh, and the Knights, number 7 with a big elbow, open ice on one of the Dragons. I do not agree with no call there. I wonder if the refs just didn't see it. Stetzler's coming in there to push around a little bit. He is. Yeah, we got a penalty here. Nash went in to question why he got elbowed and got shoved down again. That is the second or third time he's been abused like that. That should be a minute and a half of a power play for the Dragons here. That is unnecessary, and in my opinion, not a good look when you're winning 5-0 to be roughing up the little kids. But who knows, maybe that kid just having a bad day. Hopefully Nash is all right. He is not out there on this power play. We got Lennon Hart taking the face-off, Knox Davis against the boards. Ollie Geschwin will race up from the point to try and keep that one in. Unable to corral it. Knights will take off, and it looks like we're going to have a broken up there by Wyatt Hansen. Knights still have it. Dragons cannot seem to break it free from him. Head up. Don't skate right into somebody. Head up. Head up. Got to move though. Nice pass across the ice. Lennon Hart brings it into the zone, unable to keep it there, and Dragons are unable to keep it out. Wait, oh, and we got offsides. Face off in the far circle there. Lennon Hart kicks it down to the near boards here. We'll have a race for it. Wyatt forgot he was playing hockey, seeing who's behind him. Tosses it over with a nice pass to Ollie. Ollie feeds it forward. Lennon can't corral it, but it will be a race here. Oh, and the Knights are able to toss it down, and that should be icing, but no call. They're letting them play it. Should be icing in my opinion, I think. Maybe they touched it up. And they'll wrap it around in front of the net. Nobody home. Ollie Geschwin. Get his stick in there and push a little farther. Dragons pushing. 5 Dragons, all of them in a clump. They could all touch each other right now if they wanted to. They're so close. Spread out, boys. The Dragon right in front of the, or Knight right in front of the net, doing nothing. Then we come down into the near boards and get it, toss it out, or not. And we got number 68 just plowing over our kids again. Wyatt Hansen just got smoked in the face. Dragons will chase it. Wyatt looks out of gas. Knights will go down and grab it in front of their own net. All sorts of Dragons around them. Now go to the net. Somebody go to the net. Middle. Throw it to the middle. Dragons fighting for it in the far corner. Toss it around to the near corner. All sorts of Knights all over them now. Lost our opportunity, and a nice toe drag there. Knights forgot to bring the puck with them, and offsides. So excited for his 3-on-0 breakaway that he left the puck behind. .445 left in the second, 5-0 Knights. Knights will need another face-off there, bring it into the zone. Bruce Burks go to fight for it, gets knocked down. Slow to get up. Dragons are able to clear the zone. Knights bring it right back in. Nash Stutzler there to challenge with Dallas Britt. And the Beach chase behind the net. Dragons will recover it and skate it out. Dump it rather. Emmett Wallace can try and catch him. Surprise him a little bit maybe. Unsuccessful, but keeps it in. And collision takes down Nash Stutzler, the would-be recipient of that pass. And the Knights will bring it right down with a collision at mid-ice there. And I'm not sure which kid that is. Dallas Britt maybe? A kid down in middle ice, center ice. And that is my kiddo. Bruce Burks with collision. Center ice. Drake and Seth will get a good look at him. Pretty durable kid, so I'm surprised to see him down. Did look like a pretty tough shot he took there. So he'll limp off the ice with help of coaches. .353 left in the second, 5-0 Knights. Take the face-off down there in the near corner in front of the Dragons' net. Even strength. The Knights will push that puck in front of the Dragons' net. Emmett able to get it to the corner and out. And Stetzler brings it behind the net. He'll meet a Knight. Skates right around him. Nice move, and then tripped up. And then Knox will grab it. Keeps it in the zone. There we go. Got it out of the zone finally. Knights will dump it back down. Call is good. No offsides there. Emmett pushes it back behind the net. We got Wyatt Hansen chasing. Like to see Wyatt when he's chasing the puck. He always looks up to see where his team's at. Good habit to get into. And we got a whistle. Tripping call. Saw a down Knight, so I'm assuming it's going to be on the Dragons, but I didn't see the play. Emmett Beach. We'll take a minute 30 minor. Tripping. .3:13 left in the second. 5-0 Knights. Got Lennon Hart, Crew Blackmore, Wyatt Hansen, and Ali Geschwin on the PK here. A nice shot from the point. That'll dribble its way in. Joey unable to corral that one. 6-0 Knights. And Emmett Beach will have a very short stay in the penalty box, if anybody realizes. I was getting ready to yell, but Ben beat me to it, getting Ollie out of the box there. Paid for his penalty with a goal. 6-0 Knights. 3:07 left in the second. Now our goalie taking a minute here. Not sure what's going on. is all good, and we start the third period here. 6-0 Knights. Puck comes down on the near boards. Emmett Wallace will jump all over that. Bring it around behind the net, toss it around to a teammate on the other side, Nash Stetzler. Up on the boards, unable to get it past the Knight. Emmett Wallace will grab it again, tries to skate it out. Unable to do so, chipped away. Knights are just persistent at that blue line today. Wyatt Hansen able to clear the zone, but the Knights grab it and bring it right back in. Lennon Hart chasing it. Go down in the near corner and bring it around, head up, run into a Knight. Able to get it around to Nash. Corrals it, skates it. Cut toward the boards and toss it up, and it's just enough to get out. And all the way to the red line. Knights will grab it, send it across the near boards here. The red line will move it down, run into his own player, but they're able to get it down back deep into the Dragons zone. Emmett again behind the net. And he will stop down there behind the Dragons net. Now Lennon Hart back out on the other side. In the near corner. He blows a tire. Stick goes flying, glove goes flying. And Knights controlling the puck yet again from the point, takes a shot, not able to get through traffic. Nash unable to make a move to get out there. Emmett Wallace scrapping for it. Knights with a shot from the point. Oh, and Joey with a nice glove save. Beautiful glove save by Joe. I don't know if he saw that until the very last second. Quick reflexes were able to get the glove in front of it. Bruce Burke's back in the game down there in front of the net. Refusing to leave, even though he was a little bit of leg pain after that collision, but he's all good now. Bruce Burke's, Ali Geschwin on the far side. Looks like we're waiting for somebody to take a face off. Kurt Blackmore also down there. Wyatt Hansen, I believe, in the corner. And maybe Jace Baker down in the corner. I can't see who's down there. Face off will come down. Knights slam the puck down behind the Dragons net. Bruce will give chase, loses his feet. And Knights chip it toward the goal. Nice save, Joey. They're going to try and wrap around, but defense is there. Got 3-4 Dragons down chasing it, battling for it. Meanwhile, we got 2 Knights camping out in front of the net. Something we need to avoid. No defense. Cover it, Joe. Ooh, got a lucky whistle there. That puck was not covered, but from the ref's angle, it must have looked like it. We do have a running clock now. We've got 8:52 in the third. 6-0 Knights. Puck kicks to the far boards off the face-off and then slammed down back behind the Dragons net. Wyatt Hansen's down there trying to figure out what to do with it. Dallas Britt back there trying to help him. Wyatt trying to puck in. Oh, unable to keep it away, and a quick shot from a Knight there. Stuffs one past an unexpected Joey. A very quick shot. Face off, Nash Stetzler kicks it toward the Knights zone. Got bouncing around in the neutral zone, and Knight is able to grab it and make some moves to get it toward our net. Nash Stetzler down there with some speed, brings it out into the far quarter boards, uses it against the boards, unable to hang on, and the Knights come out with it. There's Lennon Hart to jam things up in the middle. Nash back in there again, Lennon still battling. Knox Davis all in the right spot there, doing exactly what he should, being in the way, not letting their shots get through. Puck comes out in front of the net, nobody home. And a nice shot redirected by mistake there, I think. Lennon tried to stop it, but a nice save by Joey. Puck's still bouncing around in the circle. And throw it down in the corner. 5 Dragons right there. It's like Nash Leibel in the corner, unable to get much on it there, try and get it out. Knights will grab it. Nice play by Lennon. Try and stop that puck from reaching the slot. Dragons are fighting for it. Just got to fight with our feet here. Not a whole lot of movement from the Dragons. We'll kick it back out to the point. The Knights are, and they'll bring it across. And that kid will try and shoot it into the pad of Joey. Unable to cover it. They kick it behind the net. Puck tossed around the far boards and up to the point. The Knights will control it at the point. Move it across to the near boards. They'll turn, toss it down to the corner. We've got a camper in front of the net. Lennon get on that 24. Knights will kick it up to the boards and a bad pass. They'll run all the way the length of the ice here. And the Knights will throw it back down to the red line. Nash Stetzel says, no thank you, you can have it right back, keep it down there. And the Knights said, I don't think so, we're gonna keep pushing. Battle in the near boards here. You can see what I can see, which is a whole lot of nothing. Big battle going for it. There, the puck squirts free, and we're able to knock it down, get it to the other end. And that'll be count as a save for that goalie. Maybe definitely single-digit saves today. We have not gotten the puck down to get any shots on that goalie. Looks like we'll have Emmett Wallace taking the draw. Drew Blackmore in front of the net. Bruce Burks at the point on the far side. Wyatt Hansen here on the near side. And Emmett Beach to go down and play forward. Wyatt Hansen tosses the puck down in the corner. The Knights say, get that out of my zone. And they are able to clear the zone. Puck comes across the neutral zone. Goes skirting to the far side. Say, should be offsides, but no call. And they're able to throw it back into the middle. The Knights are just dominating in front of our net, because there aren't usually Dragons there. Wyatt Hansen grabs it. He's got some juice, but unable to stay on his feet. Bruce Burks trying to keep the momentum going, trying to tilt the ice the other way. Emma Beach lazily going to get it. Can't quite catch up to him, and now we've got the makings. Oh, I spoke too soon. Dragons get back on defense. There's Bruce Burks chasing it down in the near corner. Looks like Wyatt Hansen going to the far corner to receive it. Bruce will swing it around. Wyatt's there to grab it. Met with a Knight, and he kind of kicks it down behind into the corner again. Still battling in the corner. Wyatt brings it out into the middle, right through the circles. Come on, Wyatt off to the races here. Brings it in the zone onside, but the Knights are able to get it and push it back. 35, another offsides. Number 35 beats a couple of Dragons. A nice pad save by Joey, and another nice pad save by Joey. Defense, get in there. They are still shooting. And I think they called a goal, because there are no Dragons at all in front of the net. Dragons defense today just unable to grasp the concept that we need to be in front of our own net. Just tough. Just a lot of young kids, and that's a tough thing to teach. We'll bring some attention to our skating, which has been skating has been a lot better when they've decided to do it, but moving our feet today is not something that we have done a ton of. But when we are moving our feet, nice save by Joey. Tries to cover it, but unable to do so. Knights will throw it right back down there, and that time we got 5 Dragons all within 3 feet of each other, right in front of the net. Ollie will try and toss it out, but Knights keep it in on the boards there. Skirts across to the far boards. And there we go. Nash Stetzler with an interception, and he is off to the races. Get going, Nash, get going. Be a 1-on-0 with a nice move, and the goalie is able to get out there and poke that away. No Dragons chasing. Everybody kind of forgot what they were doing, except for the Knights. They're fighting back, and they're going to be on a breakaway. A nice shot, nice save by Joey, but unable to corral a rebound or cover it. We'll get another goal by the Knights off another rebound. Looking at 9-0 Knights. 2 minutes left in the third period. Joey down there in net, loses his glove for a second. Able to keep the puck, push it to the red zone. Dragons still fighting. Puck just cannot go our way. Emmett Wallace brings it around behind the net. The Knights are giving aggressive chase here. Emmett skates into a couple of kids on the boards, tries to get it out, is able to get it out, and there is a whistle. Minute 25 left in the third, 9-0 Knights. We do have a running clock here. They seem to not be in too much of a hurry. Nash Liable taking the draw here. Able to kick it out and win a face-off there. Much needed one. We haven't won a ton of those today. But the pucks end up being brought back in by the Knights. Knox Davis there, gives chase, can't quite catch up. Knights shoot it wide. Puck's still in front of the net. Now it kicks down into the corner. Knights still maintain possession. Bruce grabs it and gets barely tapped, and the stick goes flying. Knights maintain possession in the neutral zone, and they'll toss it right back in with a nice pass. Nash grabs that puck, trying to get it across the line, unable to do so. Dragons still fighting. Knights with a wide open man in front of the net again. Right there he is. Cannot get the stick on it. Puck comes down in the near corner. Knights recover it again. Knox says no with a big stick. Emmett Wallace throws it around to the other side. Puck's on the far quarter boards. One Knight over there to recover it. And the Dragons all converge on that corner, leaving every other Knight wide open. And then the puck comes right out in the middle. Wyatt Hansen able to not quite get there. And there we have a game. 9-0 Knights. Good effort by the Dragons today for our first game. Hopefully we'll have some better luck later on. And another game this afternoon. I couldn't tell you what time or who it's against. Hopefully Dale's here, so I don't have to do this again. But I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble. Good job to the Dragons, and hopefully we'll get some feet moving the next game and put some pucks in the net.